So you know when Stallone did Rocky 4 and it were amazing, and then everyone's like, oh, I can't wait for Rocky 5. But Rocky 4 were that good, it made Rocky 5 look shocking. I think that's what this video is going to be. Welcome back to Liberty Junction with Double O Dave. There's some right twists in this video, and it's took some effort, and it's going to make all my future videos look appalling because I can't possibly replicate this ever again. Right, let's see what's on today's job list. Colin's today's driver. Take the 56 and run the freshly washed PFA wagons back over to that depot for commissioning. It's going to take ages, so have some kit. When you've completed that, bring them back to the other yard so we can start to use them, and it should be a nice quiet night. Yes indeed. First things first, folks, I really want to do a massive thanks and a shout out to all my subscribers. Each and every one of you that's hit that subscribe button, thank you very much. It means a lot. It shows that it's worthwhile doing, and it's not just a video that no one's bothering watching. Just going to have to jump in here. See him in yellow hat holding that white clipboard? Well, that is the depot manager. Wayne Atkinson were talking about this guy the other day. Wayne, you mentioned if he starts bigging up his biscuit collection and upgrading. I'll tell you what he's gone and done. He's swapped his Ford Fiesta last week for a accident. It's damage repaired, but he's got a damage repaired Porsche Boxster 2.7, bright yellow, and I'm concerned now because how has he got that upgrade? There's something going on in that office where he's going, and what's he doing there? You might be onto something, Wayne. Nice one. Second of all, thanks to everyone who gets involved with the commentary into basically what's becoming a bit of a Liberty Junction community of crazy idiots, basically. But yeah, it really is. I appreciate it loads, and some of these daft comments that you're coming back with, which I'm encouraging, are becoming parts of new videos. So yeah, it's quite good. It gives me a little brain more thoughts and ideas as to where to go just by someone playing along. So yeah, thanks a million for that. It's quite a long video this, so you're going to need a massive mug of tea or a mug of coffee to get you through it. Get some biscuits or a little sandwich as well, get a snack, and we'll get you through it. I couldn't really cut it any shorter because I wanted the first part to be a little bit mundane and boring, and then see how it develops. So basically, other day, 97-201 brought these new wagons, didn't they, for Ladderman to gear wash, and then today he's washed them. They're already clean, but he's washed them, and now 56 old Cavalex, he's coming to take them back. Now these Accurascle wagons, they are really good. The wheels on them are so free spinning, I've never known that like it. If anything, they're almost too good because they'll pick up little bits and bobs of issues, like that my track in places is not 100% level because sometimes they'll just run away with themselves. So yeah, tricky because I use the spirit level, so they must be really good, the bearings or however they do it, because my track is not a million miles off. And I think if I remember rightly, that's going to get highlighted shortly because as I go to connect up, I basically knock them slightly and they just start rolling away. But I think I left it in if I remember. I did this last night, but I had a couple of whiskies last night and I can't quite remember if I deleted that bit or what I did. so we'll have to, it's a surprise for both of us. So old Colin's just manoeuvring around all this point work nice and smoothly. Okay. I nearly said a Accurascle, and the Cavalex, it makes mincemeat out of them points, no issues at all. None of my trains do, to be fair. It's all quite good. Basically, this video, I have done this the same day and the next day as my last video, because I'm back at work again for another 8 in a row after today. So I thought I'll get it in, and I'm going to try and hold it back until weekend. I'm going to try my best, but I'll get giddy and I'll post it early like I did last week. because ideally I really should keep my videos to 1 a week, because doing 2 a week, it's absolutely taking some time. I really enjoy it. It's getting me running trains, because what I was doing before, I was literally just going up there, pondering about, doing a bit of painting, not running any trains, and then coming down again. And sometimes I do a full day, not run a single train, and not even get a particularly much amount of work done. So yeah, this is helping, because it's getting me to run some trains. And like I say, I prefer watching them back through the videos than actually watching them with my own eyes, which is may or may not seem crackers. So on my last video, I did a shout out for SAW 8903, and then I realised afterwards I've fully misread my writing, and that should have been SGW 8903. So SGW, whatever your name is, thanks for your comment. Appreciated it. Can't remember what it was now, because that was I reset at midnight when I go to sleep. But yeah, I just wanted to get your name right so you know it's you. Nice one. There you go, look. Thought I'd left it. Look at that. Look how they're rolling away. So then, yeah, we'll go on a second attempt, and I think even then they're still trying to go on there. It's connected now. But yeah, it's like as if they're almost too good. You don't need that, do you? Knocking them 6 foot down thing. I'm only going steady. What about this? Ladder man pretending he's been run over, even though I did accidentally run him over, and that weren't even set up. I legitimately ran him over and dragged him down track. He ain't getting a claim though. If you try claiming, ladder man, I'm telling you now, you're gone. You're gone, you're gone. I'm not even going to let you work in sandwich shop, because my insurance premiums are going up anyway, so cost of living and all that, no chance. And we had some feedback from Royal Mail. Sorry, I'm reading it wrong bit. John Wildboar, 5,700. Top man, John. Royal Mail worker. Yeah, not offended him too much, because he didn't give me any abuse. So yeah, cheers for that, John. Not sure if you're a subscriber or not. If you're not, I hope you're going to subscribe. And if you have subscribed already, I hope you've not unsubscribed. So yeah, cheers. What I don't want to do on this video is just shout out everyone who's commented on my videos, because I don't want it to become a channel where people are like, all he does is comment people's names who's commented, and it's like a commentary of commenters, because it's too many seeds for one, and it's crackers, isn't it? But I will keep mentioning people in future videos, and I do appreciate you all. All my main ones I'll call out on all the videos, but what I don't want to do is miss one out or two out and start people thinking, because sometimes your comments, I'm at work and I'm sneaky looking, and sometimes I'm at home, and it's all different, isn't it? Because I can reply when I'm at home, and then when I'm at work I can't always get to my phone. But there's just a couple of mentions I want to do, because I've not mentioned, I don't think I've mentioned these people, and I do appreciate some of their input. First one is President XD. President XD, I think he's ex-president, I'm not sure which one, but possibly Obama. He's not telling me who he is yet, but yeah, I think he's ex-president. President XD, really appreciated your input. Nice one. Just a shout out to Stuart at St Mary's Model Railway, St Mary's Church Model Railway. Interestingly, Stuart, my church on my layout's got its own model railway inside it. Liberty Junction Model Railway Church, that one's called. Cheers, mate. Thanks for watching. Final one I'm going to do. No, it's not the final one. Chris3636. I wrote your name down here. I can't remember why, but you've obviously impressed me with a comment or comments, and I can't remember what it is, Chris, but 3636. Awesome. Thank you. And then the last one I've got wrote down is Carl Walker. I think it's 6118. Cheers, Carl. Right then. Just one I've got to clarify. Mick from Lytham. Graffiti man. He's not been in intensive care unit, mate. I don't know where that information's come from, but he was just in A&E overnight with a bit of a concussion, because he got hit in the head with that rubber gun. He's now facing a 6 months ban from Liberty Junction, and if he comes on here again, he's going to get some more of that. All three of them graffiti lads had 19 cells. I've not heard out since, so I don't know what's happening with them, but yeah, they had 19 cells. So yeah, that were positive. Someone mentioned they'd been cleaning that wagon. I can tell you now, there were that many rude pictures on it. They weren't cleaning it. So it's very similar, isn't it, to last video, which is why I've just waffled through a bit of name calling outs and stuff on that. So yeah, he's going to back that round now, and then they're going to commission them. I don't even know what that means, but I thought it sounded really good. The commissioning them wagons, and you're all going to think, wow, he knows his stuff. Or you're going to think, what an idiot. It all depends if you've ever worked on railway, doesn't it? I'll tell you what I've been thinking about this week. I've been thinking about this layout I've got in my loft. It's only small. I've said before, 3 metres by 3.6. It's small. I suppose it's big to some. It's bigger than a 8x4 board, isn't it? But it's not as big as some. Anyway, once I've finished this upper section, there's bits and bobs I'm going to replace. I'm going to replace all that tunnel section and whatnot. But once I've finished all the bits I can do, and there's only going to be so much improvement before it's like you're just wasting your money now, throwing your money down the drain. And I was thinking, what could I do? So I've just been pondering over. I've got a section in my back garden of conifer trees, which I can't stand. And if I take them trees out, I could put in a shed of a ridiculous size. And I could have like a Liberty Junction 2. And I could then have the long straights that I've always desired. So I can run these really long rakes of wagons. Although I ain't got really long rakes of wagons as yet. But I could have, couldn't I, one day? Because I'm not always only going to have 437s, am I? Like you guys who pull out your collections of 42 37s, just showing off. And I've got 4. And I've got 156, and some people have got every colour that were ever made. But one day I'll have some more. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking I might do, because I could build a shed myself. I'm quite handy with DIY. I could quite easily do a decent shed and get it all sorted. And it's just a case of pulling a load of trees out, and it'll take me about a month of tree clearance work. So that might be a bit of a project, and I could document that. And then people who haven't got a layout, haven't got a room for a layout, etc., they could maybe watch them as well. Because, like I say, I've knocked all kinds of bits and bobs up in my garden. I'm quite lucky. We've got quite a good garden. It's quite big, so it won't impact. Especially if I take conifers out, it'll be like I've just changed conifers that I have to trim every year to a railway room that will last me forever. Anyway, back on point. Colin, that's good, that good bit of reversing, that nice one. Camera went a bit blurry at one point there, but what can I do? Get yourself off to sleep, mate. We'll get them commissioned and we'll wet you up in a little bit. Here we go, look, night time. It's a little bit green, it's the moon. It's not all the green LEDs from my switch panels that I'm going to get all replaced at some point. It's actually the moonlight. Oh no, it's raining as well. Interestingly, depot owner's returned. That could be a tactical move. Right, folks. It's about to get crazy. Can't hear myself think. Can you hear that racket? What is that noise? What is that noise? Yeah, just drop them back off round at other yard where Ladderman is, mate, and he'll give him another wash now they've been rained on. Nice one. Ladderman, just sort these 3 that are coming round, pal. And then when you've done that, clean lines, then you can go. Don't forget, I want lines cleaning with a toothbrush, mate. Hang on a minute, what's going on here? What's up, blue lights and sirens? What's all these police doing here? I fully knew something was going on there. I fully knew it, and I've been saying it for weeks. We are finally going to find out what is going on inside that building. Get ready. Sneaky move, that. Sneaky move. Spent all week painting an entire police force and made out that I'd only painted one up. Can we change camera? That camera's rubbish. We need a better camera. Security, get me in on this. I need to see more. Yeah, that's better. Get zoomed in. Let's have a look what we've got. Oh, look at the state of it. These look like professional painted. These look like they've been imported in from America. professionally painted. But old no double O Dave's done them. He's used his missus's brushes. Now then, I'm going to need a bit of honesty here, folks. If any of you saw police helicopter footage coming on to my video, then you win a prize. But you did not see this, did you? Look at this, Oscar Biscuits 99's in the air. Helicam, police helicopter footage. You don't get this anywhere else. This is a world first on any model railway video. I'm guaranteeing that. He's just trying to find the crowd now. Just looking around. I can't even tell you how I got this footage, folks. I can't even tell you how I get into some right bother. It's got a floodlight. Look at that. That's decent. That is decent. I don't know if we're going to be able to listen into what Pilot's saying, but we're certainly getting his feed. Look at this. Look at this though. I mean, we're going to get a bit of interference because I'm using a pirate network feed through dark web to get this. But look at this. They've got people laid out. We've got women cops for that person that said I've got no women staff. Yes, I have got women staff. Look, the cops. There's loads of them. There's a dog handler cop. Canine units here, folks. For Americans, canine unit. For British, dog handlers. It's difficult to even tell now if this is not a real police helicopter video. It's kicking off. It's kicking off massively. Get in there. Get that floodlight back on. We need to see some more. Can we get into feed? Security, can we get into his audio feed? Oh, this is brilliant. What's he got in his hand here? Is that a weapon? Oh, I'm glad you're not mixed up with this, security. Let's get some more footage. Let's look at the quality of these paint jobs. There, look, he's got floodlight on again. That's brilliant. That's a right floodlight. Don't know how he does that. Look at all them. We've got a cop pinning someone down. He must be kicking off. He's on radio. He must be gaffer. He's got red things on his shoulders. Oh, details. It's all in detail here, isn't it? Look at this. He's holding someone back. Camera's been knocked over. He's just stood there like he's been stood there for weeks. I don't know what he's doing. Let's have a look now. Let's have a look. We'll see what's in there. Oh, man. Where you going? We needed to see in there. I bet he can't get low enough in helicopter. I bet he can't get low enough. Come on, Colin. It's dangerous round here. Just keep your eyes out for people on lines and get back to base, mate. We're going to have to call up trains back. We're going to be getting shut down here, I think. There's something big. You don't get this many police turning up, pinning people down on ground like that for no reason. Keep losing that feed. Can we get that sorted? Oscar Biscuits 99. Look at this. I've not seen this. I've not seen this before. This is fantastic. Oh, it looks like he's landing. Oh, it's serious. You don't get helicopters landing if stuff's not serious. Stuff is getting real. Oh yeah, look, owners put a call out to get drivers back. Come on, Colin, get your send parked up, mate. It's not safe. I cannot tell you how much effort it took to do that helicopter clip. Each piece of text on the screen, I've had to do filters and all sorts of nonsense on it to make it work. Yeah, it's a good job I had a few whiskies while I was doing it. And on a side note, being brutally honest, the amount of work involved doing that, I don't think I can ever do that again. I had to get in touch with air traffic control. I had to get in touch with local council for permits. All of them were denied, so we've flown without. And if I'm being brutally honest now, and this is downright honesty now, it's not even a real police helicopter. It was just a normal helicopter that we chartered. We hired it for a weekend. So yeah, basically, security man flew it because he used to fly in NAM, and he can fly helicopters. So, bit of honesty, but how entertaining were that, fellas? Come on. Guys and gals, if there's any, I think 0.8% of my viewers are girls, females, sorry. Yeah, just trying to keep it real. Anyway, they are real cops though. It's just the helicopter it was just me pretending to be a police helicopter to get some better footage. It said police outside though, so cops are fooled as well. Right, ladder man, it's dangerous. Everyone to go home. Ladderman, you can stay though. Clean them wagons for us, mate. Like we're saying, sort them lines out. It's a shame we didn't get to see what was going on in that building. All is not lost, folks. I promise you now, in morning, I can't do it in rain, it won't fly in rain, but in morning I'll get Drone Man to lift and we'll get in there and I'll show you exactly what it is. Because I need to know as well. This has been getting planned since January and basically now in March, aren't we? And I've been dripping it, haven't I? Every week I've been dripping it. This scene has been waiting for weeks. You know it and I know it. Security, can you just make sure all staff get booked off now, please? Let cops do their job. Cheers, pal. Morning, fellas. Yeah, it's morning again. It's been a long night. I've not slept. Right. Colin, if you could just... let's get this 56 moved out, then we'll see what damage is done and have a look in this building, get it drone up. Cheers, pal. Tell you what, fellas, it's been a long one, hasn't it? I've literally, I promise you, you'll think I'm messing, but I've had to stop and just make myself a brew because it's took too long and I need a brew. I had a brew before I started and I need another before I finished. So I'll be surprised if many have made it through to the end. It'll be hardcore lot, maybe you hardcore lot, proper fans. And you're going to be gifted, aren't you? Because you're going to get to see what the problem are all along. And everyone else who's flicked and turned off will have missed out. So I sorted that KD coupling out on that wagon. I did that last night. I pulled KD out before I did it because I thought if I don't I'll end up damaging it again. So yeah, that's all fixed now. Drone Man, nice one. I knew you wouldn't let me down, mate. Yeah, I need a quick flyover. Let's see if there's any damage done to my land and my premises. And then if you could just show us inside what's in that shed, mate, what's been causing all controversy. I bet there's loads of cops there still. Oh, no, there isn't. Look, it's empty. What's going on? Oh, security's there. Security man and his two staff. Is he asleep, mate? Oh, yeah, one at Windsors fell asleep. Well, it's because I've run out of black tack, so they're not standing up because I've used that much on this scene. It's all gone, hasn't it? Even camera's gone. So, yeah, just let us have a look inside, mate, then you can land. Here we go, folks. This is what it's been all about. This is... You're absolutely joking. You're absolutely joking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know your own silliness shouldn't make you laugh, and it doesn't normally as much as that. That was a little bit out of control, so I apologise for that. Yeah, what could it be? What could it be? He's lost signal. Honestly, I've got a scene going on in there, and I was talking to one of my mates about it the other day, and when I told him, he just gave me this look, and I thought, yeah, maybe you're right. It was one of them looks, it was like, yeah, don't do it kind of look. So I thought, yeah, I'll give it benefit of the doubt. So yeah, it's left to your imagination now. That was a bit of an awkward one. You say that these KDs are all singing or dancing, but I couldn't get it to uncouple them. The backman with that auto feature is brilliant, but that one I'm doing it backwards and forwards. It weren't uncoupling, so I get a little knock with my hand, and it did it far too much, so I've left it in. Look at that, look, he's back uninjured. I fully knew, even though he did get run over genuinely, legitimately, that he weren't hurt, look. Because as soon as I threatened to sack him, and I weren't even going to sack him, but as soon as I did, he's back uninjured. So yeah, as soon as this 56 gets parked up, mate, if you could just get it once off a whip toothbrush, mate, round them wheels and bogies. Cheers, pal. And then can you go back to gents, because there's some of the bogies in gents hot wall, different type. I need you to clean them up as well, mate. Cheers, mate. Thank you. We're finally at the end, folks. Don't know if I've pushed it too hard there. You'll either agree with me on the Rocky 4 thing, or you'll think I'm an absolute idiot and I'll get everyone unsubscribing after that. But yeah, it was just a bit of fun, and I don't know if I can ever replicate one to that standard. So we'll see. Take care, folks. Keep your comments coming. I really appreciate them. If you've not subscribed and you fancy a bit more of this kind of stuff, subscribe. I'll admit it's both though, because you certainly won't be watching 25 minutes in, you lot who aren't subscribers. But if you are, you need to subscribe because you're hardcore. Thanks very much. See you soon.